Hello everyone, my name is Lydia Milo Llanto from the Philippines. I'm here to talk about spiritual warfare, but before that, I want to share to you about knowing who really our enemy. So we have enemies, okay? And if we are not aware of the tactics and strategies of this enemy, then we can be defeated. So we need to know who is our enemy. So if we know that we are at war, it is important to establish who our enemy is. So anyone can join me and participate. So knowing our enemy. So if we know that we are at war, then again it is important to establish who our enemy is. So we read in Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So remember that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Again, we are against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, and spiritual wickedness. So our struggle is not with the people around us, for we wrestle not against the flesh and blood. Okay, so we read in 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Notice that our adversary is the devil. Okay? So, our adversary is the devil. Ephesians 6:11 reads, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And talking about the wiles of the devil are the strategies, the deceits and schemes. So he has also a military type strategy to use in his attempt to defeat us. However, as we become aware of his plans, we must become even more aware of the armor and the weapons that God has provided for our battles. The armor is for our defense, okay? The weapons are for our victorious offense against our real enemies. So we know here Now, uh, our enemies is described. They are described here. Okay? They're not just, what, an imaginary enemies, but they are real enemies. So we will also study about angelic beings. And we know that God created angelic beings. God created all things. God created angels. Angels are organized and they have different titles. The different titles of angels are archangel, cherubims, seraphims, living creatures. Okay? And they have different functions, principalities, powers, thrones, dominions. Okay? Again, uh, the different functions of angels are principalities, powers, thrones, dominions. Okay? So God created angels. And do you know the chief archangel in heaven, the one called the Son of the Morning? If you're reading the Bible, you should know who is that Son of the Morning there that was assigned. So Lucifer's original position was one of the highest honor. One of his titles was the Son of the Morning. Isaiah 14:12, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations. Okay. So in Job 38:7, when the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy. So we call the sons of God angels here. Okay. Now, the description of Lucifer is stated in Ezekiel 28:12. Okay, thou seals up the sum full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. He's full of beauty, full of wisdom. The topaz and the diamond, the beryl, onyx and jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle and gold. He was perfect. Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou wast created, till iniquity was found in thee. So see what happened to Lucifer. Okay, he was the anointed cherub that covered. And I have set thee so thou wast upon the holy mountain of God. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire. He's even he was assigned even as protector. Okay, protector of God's throne, Lucifer. But what happened? Okay, understanding his rebellion and fall and the resulting warfare in heaven gives us understanding of the significance of the warfare that we are now on earth. Okay, so Why? What happened? In Ezekiel 28:15-17 says, Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou wast created, till iniquity was found in thee. Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings that they may behold thee. So Lucifer was perfect until he centered his attention on his own beauty instead of on the beauty of the one who created him. Pride entered in. He thought about his own brightness instead of keeping his attention on the beauty and radiant brightness of God Himself. That's all for today. I will resume it again later. So now you know who is our real enemy. Okay? Now